Greetings, horror sci-fi and Christopher Nolan fans. Drew here from Horror Sci-Fi and Beyond. And why did I mention Christopher Nolan's name? That's because that we're reviewing a little known Christopher Nolan movie that he made with Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale, where the Wolverine fights the Batman. Sorry, guys. I actually literally just thought about that joke right before I came in here. But no, he never made that movie. That's two different comic book companies, but that would be pretty dope if that actually happened. I don't want to like Christian Bale's Batman that much, but I would love to see those two, like all the three people collaborate again and make that movie.
I
But what?
mean,
Oh, sorry.
no, that's the first time you thought of that joke ever.
No, well,
The
I
Wolverine
may have
versus the
thought of it a long
Batman.
time
Like,
ago, but
okay,
as far as like
okay,
once we planned this episode out.
okay.
Yeah, I thought of it like 10 minutes ago. Like I totally gotta make that joke in front of this episode. But no, what we're really talking about is The Prestige, uh,
Yes.
which is now my favorite Nolan movie, even over any of the Dark Knight films.
Hey, don't give it all away at the beginning. Come on,
I
dude.
know, but I really want to talk about this fucking movie. This movie rules. Now I sound like
Yes, it does. It
now I sound like
does.
Griffin Newman from Blank Check. This movie fucking rules.
I love
But
that guy.
here to review The Prestige with me is the Singing Wizard himself, Mr. Jackson Harbor. How's it going, sir?
Howdy, y'all.
So you decided to
It's
talk about
fine.
yeah, you decided to talk about some Nolan?
Yes. Okay, so my intro to this podcast was you and me talking about Christopher Nolan. And
Yes.
here we are, like, what, 3, 4 years later? I don't know.
Yeah.
3 years?
Yeah, can we actually met from the Fear of God podcast. We were it was when
Right,
they did their first Halloween fan event for the patrons.
right.
And I saw you on there. I'm like, and then I recognized your name like on Facebook, and I decided to contact you. And then I told you about my podcast, and then it's like, hey man, if you want to be on it, I'm looking for new guests. And then you became a permanent host or co-host of
And and originally I was like, let's talk about Guillermo del Toro. And you were like, I haven't seen his movies. So I was like, okay, fine. Have you seen Christopher Nolan? And you were like, yes.
yeah.
And so we talked about what our top five Christopher
Mm,
Nolan, movies in that episode. And we had very different lists,
right.
but The Prestige, I think, was on both of our lists.
Yeah, I think so. I gotta go back and watch that episode.
I
Well,
know it was on mine because I think it was my number two at the
okay, it might have been
time.
my number two, because Dark Knight was originally number one.
Right.
That was
And Dark
number
Knight
one.
was my number one movie of all time for a couple years there.
Yeah. Yeah, it
But
kind of was mine too. And I think it was everybody's. That's like the classic
yeah,
film bro movie.
because it was so formative for like so many people from like, so I'm like, 10 years older than you,
Mhm.
but you know, we all went to see The Dark Knight when I was 25 years old. I went to see The Dark Knight and it blew my fucking mind. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even tell you how crazy the whole Nolan thing has
Mhm.
been.
Oh yeah.
Uh, but you watch The Prestige, and that is the work of a master craftsman.
Oh, for sure. And we'll get deep into it. But
Yeah.
well, kind of the reason why we're doing The Prestige and a Nolan movie in particular, is because believe it or not, this movie is 20 years old.
It's 20 years old.
Yes, well, the thing is, my first inkling of Nolan. was watching the Batman Begins Super Bowl TV spot. And I'm like, oh,
Right.
cool, a new Batman movie. And I remember specifically the end of that TV
Yeah.
spot was when he's test driving the Tumbler with Morgan Freeman's character. And then he's like, what do you think? And then Bale goes, does it come in black?
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought Morgan Freeman's character was with that movie's Alfred. For whatever reason. I didn't know who Lucius Fox was.
Well, it's Morgan Freeman. He's going to be in the trailer.
Yeah.
He's a selling point.
Yeah.
But that movie came out a year before this movie.
Right.
Like the Prestige is after Batman Begins.
Yeah.
Like it's his between movie between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight,
Hmm.
which, The Dark Knight is the movie that set him on his path.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That is the movie that made him like he's kind of unimpeachable in Hollywood.
Hmm.
Like every movie he makes, we'll see what happens with the Odyssey, but every movie he makes is both a personal, like deep film and
Right.
a huge blockbuster at the same time.
Yeah.
It's really crazy
Oh, for sure. Well, that's the
what
whole.
Christopher Nolan does.
Yeah. Well, that's the second reason why we're doing a Nolan movie
Right,
today because the Odyssey is coming out in a few months,
right.
and I'm
Yes.
really looking forward to it because
Same.
that's
Yeah.
very different from Nolan because he's sort of like a sci-fi guy. Not
Yeah. And he's
sci-fi is
doing
usually
like an ancient fantasy epic.
yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm definitely really excited about that. Well, the cool thing about The
Yeah.
Dark Knight is it's kind of cool to see the progression of superhero movies because you have like the Christopher Reeve Superman, which is all bright and happy, and then before that you had like the Adam West Batman, and then you had Michael Keaton's Batman, which was still dark, but it was still like kind of
Silly.
fun. Yeah, it was still kind
Yes.
of fun. And then you got like fucking Bryan Singer's X-Men opening up on a concentration camp scene.
Right.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then, but
Brian Singer. Less said about him, the better.
yeah,
But
I know, but
yes.
yeah. But anyway, this is but then the movie's still, kind of like a fun, like movie for families. Same thing with the Raimi Spider-Man movies. Those are,
Hmm.
they do deal with serious topics. And there's certain parts in like Spider-Man 2 that feel like an indie movie. They were
Sure.
lost at like
Yeah.
Sundance or whatever. Um,
And yeah, Spider-Man 2 is what? 2004, so the year before Batman Begins.
yeah, but they're still like movies for kids. Batman
Right.
Begins and Dark Knight were like Nolan was like, fuck them kids. I'm making a gritty Batman
Hey,
movie. And
you might
then
want to phrase that better.
yeah, I know. He's like, and then Matt Reeves was like, you know what? Those fellas movies were good. They were a bit too epic for my taste. That make it more street level. Which
Okay,
is why I
fine.
like the Batman more than any of the Dark
I
Knight movies.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it probably helped that I read a lot more of the comics since the release of Nolan's movies. Um, so but yeah, and then he comes out with this, which was this like a sleeper hit? This wasn't like a big hit when they came out, was it?
No, it made money, but it was not like a hit.
Mm,
You know,
yeah, and then
that's the
but oh,
that's the whole thing with Nolan is all his movies are hits,
mm,
but some of them are like big hits, and
right,
some of them are like hits. And this is one of his hits. Like it was profitable, but
mm.
it was not like a zeitgeist kind of thing, like Inception would become.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, we haven't gotten that yet because I think like the Dark Knight really solidified him. Like he put,
Right.
yeah, yeah, like I think once Dark Knight like hit the ether, like that's when he became like a generational filmmaker.
Right. But when you think about this movie as being the one that came between
Mm.
Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, it really shapes the way you look at it.
Oh, for sure.
It's, yeah,
But what I'm saying is, as
yeah.
great as this movie was or is, and as well respected as it is, it wasn't like a worldwide phenomenon like Dark Knight and
No,
Inception
no, it
was.
was not. Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think this is his best movie, for sure. But enough talking about Christopher Nolan and how great he is.
Okay.
Let's actually talk about this movie. Um,
Yeah.
and let's start with the plot summary for The Prestige, according to the Internet Movie Database. Two friends and fellow magicians become bitter enemies after a sudden tragedy. As they devote themselves to this rivalry, they make sacrifices that bring them fame, but with terrible consequences.
Mm.
Shoot me. Come on.
No, I can't
Do it! How'd you like that?
How do you do it?
Magic.
I'll perform this feat in a manner never before seen by yourselves or any other audience anywhere in the world.
The audience loved it.
This trick is top notch.
You need to celebrate.
A real magician tries to invent something new. It's something that other magicians will scratch their heads over.
I suppose you have such a trick.
Actually, I do. It's the one they're gonna remember me for.
What happened?
It was the greatest magic trick I've ever seen.
I need to know how he does it.
He has no trick. It's real.
All right, so before we get into the deep dive, what is your quick overall thoughts about Christopher Nolan's The Prestige?
What are my overall thoughts? Like I've told them on this podcast multiple times. I think this is maybe his best film.
Mm.
Um, I've also read the book by Christopher Priest. Um, and I might reference that here and there in this discussion, but probably not. Ah, brief thoughts. I don't have brief thoughts, Drew. So let's just get into the deep dive. Well, after you give your brief thoughts, I guess.
So yeah, my brief thoughts about this movie is, I think I know a lot of people, a lot of Nolan heads, including Kevin McCarthy, the film critic,
Yeah.
was singing the praises of Oppenheimer and saying that was his magnum opus, that the Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah.
Honestly, not a bad one, but I think this one is like his art movie. Like,
I think so. Yeah.
yeah, because for
Right.
one thing, like, it's a movie about, obsession.
Yes.
And
Uh-huh.
that's one of the main themes in Nolan movies is
Oh God,
like
yes.
a man obsessed. He also plays around with time structure.
Yes.
I mean, he all his movies play around with time in
Oh,
one
he's
way.
so obsessed with time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I want to see a fucking like gritty like reboot of like Back to the Future with from Nolan. Dude, well, no, because like if you watch like one of the old school documentaries of the first one, I think it was Steven Spielberg. Like on set, he said, like I got the interviewer asked him, what's this movie about, and then Spielberg jokingly goes, "This movie's about time." Yeah,
Yeah.
that made me think of that. So yeah, I love the rivalry between Hugh Jackman, the sexiest man who ever lived, and Kristen Hale,
Yes.
Patrick Bateman. Um,
Oh, okay.
so I like that aspect of the movie. I thought that was great. Um, but I think what I truly love about this movie, um, it made me love it the first time I watched it, back in 2016, I believe it was. So when it turned 10 years old.
Okay.
What I really liked about the movie was the subject matter
Hmm.
and the different plot twist is all about movies. Because
Okay.
cinema is one big trick.
True.
Yeah. And this is what this movie delves into that full
Okay.
full force. This movie is a twist beyond a twist beyond a twist. And it, and this movie takes place during the turn of the century. So I think like the first Nickelodeon was out, or we're on the verge of that, first, big round of cinema. I don't know when
Yeah.
George um Millier was doing his thing at this time. But yeah, like this was like cinema for people was magic shows.
Yeah.
Before that big, cinematic explosion happened decades later. But so yeah, so I just liked how he really delves into that, and he uses, like a magic trick as three acts, like we would separate out like a story, like a narrative.
Yeah.
You have the setup, where where you see, when you introduce the character in a movie or in the narrative. In a magic trick, you introduce, an ordinary something.
Hmm.
The second act usually is the point of conflict. In the
The
magic
turn.
show, yeah.
Yes.
So the magic in the magic show, it would be that ordinary something extraordinary happens, or so like it disappears or something like that. In the third act, that's the revolution, and usually sometimes you get a twist towards the end.
Yeah.
Uh, and then that's when the thing reappears.
The prestige.
Yes. Yeah, I fucking love this movie, man. This movie,
It's so good. Yes.
yeah. And I just, when I guess we already went to the deep dive because that's my first bit of
Okay.
news.
Are we in the deep dive? Like, because I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
another thing I want to bring up in the beginning of the movie, um, where a magic show connected to cinema
Uh
is
huh.
the movie starts out the first thing you ever see is about the mag
Hats.
about the magician's hats just lying in the forest.
Yep.
And then Kristen Bale's Borden character asking the audience, "Are you watching closely?"
Yeah.
And that's what the best movie twists do. They hint at it at the very beginning or towards the beginning of the movie. So you think about it. You think about The Sixth Sense. He constantly is hinting at him being dead.
Right.
Empire Strikes Back constantly hints at Vader being Luke's father. Um,
Does it? Okay.
A little bit. There's like little bitty hints here and there.
Okay. Fine.
What's another good movie twist? Uh,
I don't know. Fight Club. Fight Club
yeah, Fight
has
Club.
setups all the way through the movie.
Yeah, but like but that's the thing. What I'm saying is like, you got the most famous twist. They always sort of hint at it, towards throughout the movie.
Yeah.
So you have to,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that's another thing I like about this movie.
Okay, but here's where we have to get like granular because this movie goes there. So you have the hats,
Hmm.
and that's the image of magician
Hmm.
and all of that. And then we have to get to Angier because Angier is the hats, like
Yes.
they're his hat, and he is the person that is replicating himself night
Hmm.
after night. Like what this movie does so well is character. Like it's not even plot. Like the plot is great. Like I've read the book, the book is really different. It's it's not as plot heavy as the movie is. The movie figures out all of this other stuff about the characters.
Mhm.
And so uh see, now I've lost the plot because I was talking about Angier and now I'm thinking about Borden and I don't even know how to start with this movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, I mean, like most Nolan movies, this is a bit of a mind fuck right here.
It's such a mind fuck, right?
Yeah, well, to the
It
point
is.
where this is like my third
Yeah.
time watching the movie, and I totally forgot the part where Angier and Michael Caine's character hires a lookalike of Angier that's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally
Played by
forgot about
Hugh
that part.
Jackman. Yeah. With
Yeah,
like a fake nose, but that's it.
yeah, I totally forgot about that part. Like I remember the part with Bale having his twin, but I totally forgot that they hired an actor
Right.
For Jackman's
Right.
character.
But okay. Sorry. Spoilers. Christian Bale in this movie is a fucking twin.
Yes.
Like, there are two people living one life,
Right.
and they go by the name of Alfred Berman, um, which in the book it's Albert and Frederick are
Hmm.
the two twins, and so that's how you get the name Alfred. You know, it's just combining their names, but the actual book, you have two people living the same life. Oh my God, this movie is so bent and twisted and
Yeah,
fucked
that
up.
movie, that part blew my mind the first time I watched it. I'm like, holy shit, this weird Fallon guy, that's his brother? They're brothers? Dude, that blew
Yeah.
my damn mind the first time I saw this movie. I'm like, oh my
Yeah, and
God.
sometimes Fallon is one guy and
Hmm.
sometimes it's a different guy. And sometimes, you know, Alfred is one guy and another guy. It's so weird. And the fact that he like gets married and has a kid and all
Hmm.
of that, that's a whole other fucked up level of this movie.
Yeah, and then the fact that one twin is in love with Rebecca Hall's character, and the other
Right.
twin is in love with ScarJo's character, like that, man, this movie will blow your damn head open. Blow your damn head up. Just how crazy it is. And then the thing about, I compared this movie to The Sixth Sense, or I talked about The Sixth Sense. Twist, love that movie to death. Um,
Right.
the the thing about that movie is I think the luster of the twist kind of wears off after like your second or third viewing. This movie, like this is my third time watching it, and I'm guarantee you I'll watch this movie like, like five more times, and there'll still be things I haven't caught yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how brilliant this
Well,
movie is.
okay. So I love The Sixth Sense.
Mhm.
Um, and I have watched it many times and caught different things each time. But with this movie, hmm, this movie is different because it's tragic in a
Right.
way. Like, nothing good happens in this movie. Everything, this is the theater kid in me coming out, but
Mhm.
like I said, like I think, you know, a while ago, this movie is about a guy that ties the wrong knot on a woman's leg, and that one choice carries out for decades
Mhm.
of harm and suffering and pain and vengeance. And it's so tough to watch, except the fact that it's not, because it's like magic and here we go and
Yeah,
we're gonna make yeah, we're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat and we're gonna have a good time tonight.
yeah,
So
exactly.
you can't stop watching, and yet everything that happens is terrible. It's terrible.
Right. Well, I just
Yeah.
love the fact that I just love like the lengths that both men go to.
Yeah.
Like
It's
just
crazy.
yeah, like fucking Anger, he'd go to Colorado Springs to team up with Nikola Tesla.
Tesla.
Yeah,
No.
to build like this machine.
David Bowie, one of the most like flamboyant theatrical rock stars
Hmm.
of a generation, just playing it straight and undertoned and everything, like just just standing there saying the line, not being flamboyant at all. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, he's great. Bowie's great in this role.
He's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and I love that. And then the fact that there's time for like these characters will go to each other's magic show and be one of the volunteers just to hurt each other.
Yes. Dude, Hugh Jackman shows up with a gun.
Is that yeah? Just took his fingers off.
Yeah, shoots Christian Bale's fingers off.
Yeah, and not only
Like,
that, later in the movie when you find out that that Christian Bale has a twin, the person that
yeah,
didn't get his fingers cut off or shot off gets his finger cut off.
yeah, because
That's
he
crazy.
chooses to, because that's how committed he is to the act. Like, uh, this movie is it's so batshit crazy. Like, hmm, okay, let's start over. So, who is your favorite in this movie?
Like out of the two main characters, or just in general?
Yes, yes. Who's your favorite? Who do you like? Who do you think is the good guy?
Oh fuck, I don't know. 'Cause they're both pretty bad.
Yeah. But no, let's just have fun. Who do you think is the good guy? Who do you root for?
Honestly, and this is not my bias because I love Hugh Jackman. This is like my honest opinion. I'll probably say Jackman because Christian Bale started it first. But is it ever established in this movie that he did it on purpose or was it an accident?
No, I don't think it was. That's the thing. It was not on purpose. Like, but you have two people being one person.
Okay.
So there's a lack of communication one night, and one of them ties a different knot, and then maybe forgets which knot they tied, or maybe doesn't want to admit it. But they have to pretend to forget it because every time Hugh Jackman shows up in their life for the next, I don't know, 20 years, he's like, which knot did you tie, Borden? And he has to be like, I don't know.
Right. And then
It's crazy.
yeah, but then I kind of like Borden too because I love like his. I mean, they're both passionate in their art,
Right.
but I really feel it with Borden to the point where he's doing the coin behind the ear trick to Rebecca Hall's nephew, and he tells
Yeah.
them to never give it away because it impresses no one. The trick you use it for is everything. Like magic is this man's life.
Yeah.
Like he loves magic. like I love movies, and he takes his shit seriously to the point. And the thing is, when you're passionate about one particular topic, like me and you are with movies, there'll be people that are
Right.
casual fans of movies that say we're weird,
Mhm.
but like, because they don't get why we love this one thing so much, but we
Right.
do. Kind of like with Borden, like he loves this one thing so much. It could be like you
Yes.
think about like an athlete, like I'm thinking about that short animated movie about Kobe Bryant, Dear Basketball, where it's about his
Yeah.
passion for basketball. You know what I mean? Like it's just so
Hmm.
crazy how like people are just so in love with this, and they'll sacrifice anything just for their love of that thing. And that's another level that why I love this movie so much. It's because these two men, especially Christian Bale, love doing acid tricks for people, but it's to the point where like they fuck up their lives, which is the real tragedy of this.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
Do you like magic?
yeah, I like magic. I'm not like I don't practice it myself. And I don't like seek it out,
Yeah.
as a hobby. But yeah, I enjoy magic trick.
Love a magic trick. Obviously, I'm a big Harry Potter. I believe in real magic in the
Hmm.
real world and all of that stuff because I'm it that way. But you put somebody like doing like card tricks in front of me and I am absorbed by that. Like I cannot get enough of it. Give me somebody doing like really good card tricks. I'm there for hours and watch it.
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean I think the one thing I love
So,
about a magic show is like the mysticism of it. Like the music and like the atmosphere. Like especially when you watch like a Chris Angel or
hmm,
a
yeah,
oh, who's that one guy? David Copperfield. There's always like a mysticism
yeah,
um
sure,
to it. And this movie captures
yeah,
so good. It's like so brilliantly. Um, I don't know. When even like the Babadook really captured like the mysticism of like magic shows. When Sam brought in his little magic DVD in the middle of that film,
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
we're bringing another level of creepiness. I know it has really nothing to do with this movie, but it's something that popped in my head. Um,
Okay.
Now I want to talk about Andrew's nickname that his deceased wife thinks of for him, which is the Great
The
Danton.
great Danton.
Which I
Yeah.
looked this up, and it's actually French for everlasting and enduring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I like that. It goes
Huh.
into this obsession of being like the best artist you can be in your craft. Um,
Yeah.
because that's all these men want to be. Is just the absolute best. And I think the Great Danton helps with this. Or really, I think by naming having that be his nickname like really helps. And he even meets a fan in Andy Serkis's character, who is great in this movie. Like everything that Andy Serkis does is a fucking banger.
Andy Circus, like you can just see the golem in his face, but at the same time, like you're just like elated to see him
Dude, I
also.
can just picture like an alternate sequel or alternate path of Gollum where like he trades one addiction to another. like you know how like recovering drug addicts
Okay.
will like get into like a not so dangerous hobby, like to kind of like help them like get their mind off of of that. Like I can just
Right.
picture like Golem just being all
Yeah.
into magic and like the Great Danton. I don't know. But no, yeah, I really like I mean really
Okay.
if you want to talk about my favorite overall character, it's probably Andy Serkis's character because his love and admiration for
Alley.
yeah, like
Yeah.
his love and admiration towards
Yeah.
danger is just infectious. It's like if I met like one of my heroes, like a Steven Spielberg or like Rob Halford or somebody like that. Like I'd just
Right.
be beside
But
myself.
he doesn't work for Angier. He works for Tesla.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying
So
you get to meet somebody that he really admires,
right.
which I like.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he really admires Tesla
Oh
and
yeah,
works with Tesla every day. So
right.
Angier is kind of small potatoes for him
Hmm.
because he already works for
Yeah,
fucking Tesla. Like, not the fake, Elon Musk
yeah,
Tesla. He works for the real Tesla.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who,
Didn't
today I was looking up Tesla. I thought he died young, but no, he died at the age of 86. So
oh shit, that's
I
actually
was
a
wrong.
long time for back then.
Yeah. 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 He was very old when he died.
Yeah,
I thought he died young, but he didn't.
yeah, I
Nope.
don't know too much about him, but didn't he like make the modern day like AC current kind of thing for like electricity, or he modernized
Yes.
electricity? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
he kind of brought it.
Alternating current. It's
Yeah,
AC, DC, like alternating current, direct current.
yeah,
Like Edison was direct current
mm,
and Tesla was alternating current. And that's what we use like with our like just house plugs. You know,
mm, yeah.
you
It's all.
plug in your toaster, that's alternating current. Yes.
Mm. So I do want to talk about some, conversation that me and my mom had recently. And it's funny
Okay.
that my mom went to DC with my sister on a birthday trip. Because they went to the Smithsonian. They went into one of the museums, but in one of the sections of the museum, they were talking about it like it was like about the history of the automobile. And I was telling my mom I was watching
Uh-huh.
this movie for this episode, and Nikola Tesla, is in it, or he's a character in the movie. And I'm like, man, like there's certain like minds that are just so dedicated to like we keep saying to one thing that changed the world. Like Nikola Tesla
Right.
changed like how we lived our lives every single day.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that's
Mm.
pretty insane. And probably most people don't know who that is. They know the car. But people are probably more familiar with like Edison or yeah, Edison.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's just so crazy that this one man like changed the world, like how
Yeah.
Oppenheimer changed the world.
Oppenheimer. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's so cool that like Nolan, one of our greatest filmmakers, if not our greatest filmmaker of our generation, like made a movie featuring two of the most brilliant, game-changing men in the world, Nikola Tesla and Robert Oppenheimer.
Well, I mean, sure. He's really interested in that sort of mythology of people. So, yeah, it makes sense that he would do that.
That was the one thing I liked about Nolan's Batman trilogy was he got more into like the technical side of Batman, where in
Right.
the two
Yeah.
Keaton movies and the two Burton movies, we kind of didn't really know what Bruce Wayne does. when he's not Batman.
No, nobody does. No.
And really, like the Dark Knight movies are the only really bad like live action Batman movies where we know what Wayne Enterprises
Well,
does, or partly
they
what it
they
does.
do just enough. They do just enough. They're like, oh, he's going to like hang out on a boat with ballerinas, or he's gonna like buy a hotel so people
Right.
can swim in the
Oh no,
aquarium,
well, no, well,
like that sort of thing.
you're
Yeah.
talking specifically about Birch. I'm talking about like the company of Wayne Enterprises, like what they're all about. None of the other movies
Oh,
really
well,
explore that.
okay. Who knows? Who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah, but yeah,
Why
but
are we talking about Batman?
oh no, no, we're talking about like inventors and people changing the world. Now,
Sure. Okay.
I do want to talk about Tesla's speech that he gives Andrew. He
Okay. Yes.
he
Okay.
tells Andrew because he wants him to build like this machine to help him do like this certain trick where he goes through one door and come out the other door. Um,
Hmm.
and Tesla tells him, in regarding to him building this machine, he says, "You're familiar Are you familiar with the phrase man's reach exceeds his grasp? It's a lie.
Hmm.
Man's gifts grasp exceeds his nerve.
Hmm.
Society only
Yeah.
tolerates one change at a time. The first time I tried to change the world, I was hailed as a visionary. Second time, I was asked politely to retire. And then he also asked him, "Have you considered the cost of this machine?" And Andrew responds, "Price is no object." Then
Ah.
repeats, "Have you considered the cost?" As
Yeah.
in sacrifice, not money. Tesla told Andrew to go home. I can spot an obsession, um, and no good will come of it, and he will follow his obsession for too. And he who follows his obsession too long, it will catch up to you. And it caught up to me, and it slowly killed me. And Andrew then responds, "If you understand obsession, then you know you won't change my mind." Brilliant speech. Probably one of my favorite parts of the movie. I love this speech so much.
Yeah.
And then after
I
this,
don't know.
like I watched Downey's speech at the end of Oppenheimer when he's basically just spilling out why he hates Oppenheimer. That character hates Oppenheimer so much. It's because Oppenheimer changed the world, and he even says that he never once apologized for Hiroshima, which is one of the cities in Japan that got bombed. Um,
Yeah.
and then he says, and you know why? Because he wanted to be the most important man who ever lived, and it cost him. And that's why that autobiography that film is based off of is called the modern day Prometheus or American
Yeah.
Prometheus.
Right.
And I know we keep talking about this, but it's that Frankenstein thing. You're so obsessed with trying to change the world with this extraordinary scientific discovery that's going to change the world. You
Right.
never, when you're blind and business, you don't realize that like you're destroying your life.
Right. That's the whole thing about Christopher Nolan, though. Like he he makes movies about men that destroy themselves. Like
Yeah,
that is his whole thing. Like watch every Christopher Nolan movie and tell me that that is not the theme of every single one of them. Like it's just about men who destroy themselves and other people. So it's his Batman, it's his Oppenheimer, it's this movie so much.
yep. Inception.
Oh, Inception. Yes.
Yeah, the only one I can't think of.
So destructive.
Yeah, the only one I can't really say that for is maybe like Dunkirk or Interstellar.
Well, oh, Well, Interstellar, yes. That guy destroys himself
Yeah.
looking for the answers. Dunkirk is a different thing because that is about like a community coming
Mm,
together to help each other. So,
yeah. I wasn't a big
can't say that. Yeah.
I was not a big fan of Dunkirk.
Well, that movie is, it's not for us, it's for British people, I guess.
Yeah, my
Uh
main problem with that film was it was a spectacle. Like it wasn't like a thinking movie.
no, but it's about a real, like, week in British history.
Yeah, no, it's extraordinary. Like it's an extraordinary story. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
and it's a very good, well-made movie. But it's not. It didn't really make you think. And
Well,
going
I'm just saying it's not for us. It's
yeah,
for other people.
right,
Yeah.
right.
For other people, like it resonates very differently.
Yeah, I can imagine. Um,
Yeah.
and then the only other Nolan movie I can't really get down with is Tenet. That movie is way too
Who
Nolan for
knows?
me.
Tenet is like a weird Nolan fever dream.
Mm,
Like it is like, let me make the most nonsensical movie I can and still see if it makes money. And it kind of did even during COVID. So good for him.
yeah, I mean it ruined his
You
relationship
know,
with Warner Brothers, so there's that.
well, Warner Brothers is a hot mess right now, so
Yeah.
maybe not a bad move. Okay.
But I just thought it was so funny that they premiered the Odyssey trailer in front of Jurassic Park, like a Universal property, like a big like F you to Warner Brothers. And then a week later, like I go see fucking Superman in IMAX, and then they said the Odyssey trailer. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought no one didn't like Warner Brothers anymore.
Yeah, guess what? We all want to see the Odyssey. We don't care about whatever Jurassic Park bullshit you're trying to pull on us anymore. Okay.
Yeah. Now,
Ah,
would you want to
we were
see?
talking about the prestige.
Would you want to see Nolan do a Jurassic Park movie?
No,
Dude,
no,
that would be
no,
sick.
no,
Dude,
no,
it'd be about
no,
testing
no,
over a new
no,
species of
no.
dinosaur.
Drew, do not try to sell me on this. It will not happen. No,
No, dude, I've already accepted the fact that that means
no.
not gonna do a Bond movie. Just let me have my imaginary
Oh,
Jurassic Park Nolan movie.
fine. Okay. Have your imaginary one. Don't put this on me. Okay?
But but now going back to the Prestige, is there any other points you want to talk about?
Okay. Justice for Rebecca Hall, the most tortured character in this whole movie. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Christian Bale, like Alfred Boardman, like um Borden, sorry. He's the worst. He's the worst. He manipulates this poor woman and drives her to take her own life. It's terrible. It's so terrible. Oh,
Oh shit! I totally did not catch that she took her own life. I don't know how I missed that part.
what?
Yeah, I don't. I
Really?
yeah. Would it like especially obvious? Like, do I need to go
No,
back and watch this?
she hangs herself in his workshop.
Oh shit! How did I forget about this? Well, I mean, apparently I forgot about
I
Jackman hiring
okay, I
an
don't
actor.
know. What?
No, apparently I forgot about Hugh Jackman hiring an actor that looks exactly like him to do his trick. So,
Okay. Okay. Well, so yeah, Rebecca Hall hangs herself in Borden's workshop.
holy fuck,
Um,
that's fucked
yeah.
up, man. Yeah, this whole movie
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
well, it just goes to show you. It just goes to show you that like you can have a very dark and gritty movie and have it be PG-13.
Sure.
Yeah, but I will say with the whole Rebecca Hall thing, I believe their relationship way more than the whole thing with Jackman Bale and Charles Johansson's character. Like I did not like that back
Well,
at all.
um, yeah, Scarlett Johansson, like maybe miscast. Who knows?
Yeah,
Um, yeah.
yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't really buying. I mean, it's not terrible, but I just wasn't. But I mean, but it's probably just because the whole Rebecca Hall and Kristen Bale chemistry is so good in this film.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Right. And I just love how it really shows like the highs and lows of a relationship, which I love. And yeah,
Hmm.
the whole manipulation, like one day my husband loves me, the other day he doesn't. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and apparently,
Because it turns out they're two people.
yes,
And
yeah,
when I find out they're two people, I'm gonna hang myself.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah, that is, oof, yeah,
It's so fucked up. Like,
yeah,
like, like book isn't even that up. The movie
really,
like takes like the book is fucked up in a different way, but not like that. So the movie takes it farther.
okay.
And I love
Usually books
that.
are way more messed up than the movies.
Well, this book is it's very austere, and it's a lot about like just you know, the methods behind magic.
Mm,
And then there's this other thing about twins.
mm,
But it doesn't go as far. It goes farther in a different way because whenever Hugh Jackman in the movie kills the duplicate version of himself, um, like it's just himself and he dies. In the book, it's really weird. Like it's like this translucent, greasy version of yourself that
mm,
gets left behind, and they have to like move it into this chamber, and they just keep calling it the prestige materials.
mm.
It's really weird. Like, yeah, I don't like the book that much.
Yeah, I can tell.
The movie is way better.
Yeah, I can imagine I mean, especially if you have like a master like Nolan behind this movie.
Yeah, you don't get to say that much though. Like the movie is better than the book. In
Yeah,
this case, the movie is so much better than the
I
book.
that whole the book is always better than the movie thing. I think it's complete hogwash. To use a British
Yeah, it
term.
just depends on what you do.
Yeah, you gotta take it by you gotta take it on a case by case basis.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think like Shawshank Redemption is a little bit better than
Oh,
the novella.
it's way better than the book. Yes.
I wouldn't say
Agree.
way better. I definitely think Gerald's game is way better than the book.
I haven't read that book, but the movie is really good. But Shawshank, I think, is way better than the book.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
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 And The Prestige,
Yeah.
way better than the book.
Yeah, I can
So,
imagine. But one thing I do like about I want to go back to the actor that Ainger hires. Or no, that
oh,
Michael Caine hires. I love the part when
yeah.
like he's just berating the entire concept of it.
Yeah.
And he says, and it's a British actor, and Ainger is American, and he goes, I played all these Shakespearean characters, that was really hard, and you don't think I can play the Great Danton? I don't know. Just the way that
Okay,
Duncan delivered that was just so funny. It was so perfect.
wait. You think that Hugh Jackman's character is American? Like Angier is American?
I thought he
No, he's
was.
not.
I thought he
No,
was it American.
he's Lord Codlow.
Oh, then I'm okay.
He's British. He's pretending to be American.
I'm talking about Angier. Is he not British?
Here is Lord Cardlow.
Okay, then I'm an idiot.
Angier puts on an American accent to distance himself. He calls himself Robert Angier,
Okay, I
and then
that.
puts on the Great Danton on top of that. But really, all of this is just to hide the fact that he's Lord, what is it, Cardlow?
Hmm.
Cardlow, something like that. Like he is British nobility, but his parents are embarrassed of him, so he makes himself this like American magician on top of that. Like it's so weird.
Well,
It's
I didn't catch that either.
no, like this movie has like layers and layers and layers and layers.
Yeah,
It's so weird.
yeah,
So
yeah. It's just crazy that like even I just watched this movie and even you're telling me things that I didn't pick up on. But you've probably seen this movie way more times than I have. This was my
I've
third time
seen this
watching.
movie so many times because I saw it when it came out. I
Hmm.
was so obsessed with it like right away.
Right.
Like from the first trailer I saw, I was obsessed with this movie. And I have been obsessed with it ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you aware of the book before you seen the trailer, or was this like a whole new thing for you?
So so I knew about it from like a movie website that I
Hmm.
used to visit in college. Um And so I knew it was a book that Nolan was adapting, and I had seen his movies up to then, Memento and Insomnia and all that. Um, and so I just knew it was coming out and went to see it. Like, it's not really complicated. Um,
Right.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember those days when you would find out about movies on like film forums or whatever. That's how I found out about Man of
yeah,
Steel.
yeah. And I get tired of talking about that sometimes. So that's why I'm a little short about it tonight because, like, no, I used to read websites and find out about movies and then go see them.
Hmm.
That's how it used to work.
Yeah,
Now
exactly.
it's more complicated.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, man, The Prestige. Fucking amazing movie.
the fucking Prestige.
Yes. I mean, there's so many rabbit holes we can go down in this movie. We can do like,
No, it's so crazy. Like this movie is insane. The book is insane too in
hmm,
a different way, but the movie I think transcends it and goes even more insane. So,
right.
good for Nolan. Good for him.
Yeah. Well, and then I just want to say one more thing. If I can say this one thing before we wrapped up this whole episode, not unless you want to talk about other stuff.
Okay.
Um, the first hint that Kristen Bale has a twin, um, at all in this movie. Well, one of the first hints is when he's performing this the disappearing bird trick for Sarah Rebecca Hall's
Right.
character and her
Yeah.
nephew.
Uh-huh.
And then the nephew, because he smashes the cage with the bird in it, and then the nephew starts to cry. And then Christian Bale like kind of reassures him and like, "Oh no, look, it's alive." And then the kid starts freaking out again. He's like, "Where's the brother?"
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
Dude, this third time watching, I'm like, ooh, that's a hint. And that goes back to the to him asking the audience at the beginning, "Are you watching closely?"
Yeah.
Because this is one of those you need to watch closely moments.
Hmm. Yeah.
And then going back to the fucked up nature of this movie, right after that, you learn that like Christian Bale actually killed the bird, and he killed several birds,
Yeah.
and he's still
No.
committed.
You see him like put it in trash can like later in the movie. So yeah.
Yeah, like this is how committed this man is to the craft. Like he's
Mhm.
willing to cut off his
Yeah.
finger, mess up his marriage, which is
The fingers. Oh my God. It's
yeah, I
like a
can't get over
hammer
that
and a
finger thing.
chisel thing. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get rid of the finger thing and him killing the birds thing. But like him killing the birds, do you think that was something that like you would get away with nowadays? I don't think you could.
No, no, but this movie takes place in what, the 1890s? So
Mm.
they definitely got away with it then.
Yeah. Well, this is a time period where like it was perfectly for whatever reason in this time in England acceptable to hire children as chimney sweeps.
Right.
Like apparently like their mentors or like the people that they were work under like light the fire as the kids were cleaning the chimney to motivate them more. I'm like, what the fuck? It was some dark times, bro. And then even going back centuries before that with like all the medieval torture devices. Like, good God.
Harry Potter. Okay. Yeah. Um, okay. Do you have anything else to say about this?
Not really. I think we kind of covered it without going
I
down
think so too.
like
Yes.
really down the rabbit hole. Um, but I think I mean, I think it was a good episode. I mean, we actually got into some details and kind of talked about like how amazing this movie is. Really, this is one of those movies you just have to experience.
Yeah.
For sure. And I feel like we could do this in another 10 years, and hopefully Eric could be on here.
Yeah. I miss Eric sometimes when he's not here.
Yeah,
So,
love Eric.
yeah.
Yep. So you want to get into favorite part and then least favorite part and then rating?
Okay.
All right. So what is your favorite part and least favorite part for the Prestige?
Favorite part. Uh, that's tough because I think my favorite part is the structure of the
Mm,
movie. Like how it'll be like, oh, here's a magic trick, and then we're gonna go into like flashback, and then someone's reading a diary, and then we're gonna go into the diary, and then there's gonna be a flashback
mm,
inside the diary, and
right.
then we're gonna go back to a magic trick, and it's just so serpentine, the whole
Mm,
thing, and it's
right.
beautiful. It's
Yeah.
beautiful the way it's put together.
Mm,
Like everything you need to learn, you learn at the exact right moment. The movie is like, it's so stupid saying this, but the movie is a magic trick.
oh yeah.
Like, like it is,
Well,
it is so
going back to like the magic of movies, did the fact did the fact that like there's so many moving parts in movie
right.
making, and the fact that
Yeah.
all that can come together
Yeah.
makes
Mhm.
this piece of
Mhm.
art like it's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
What about your least favorite part?
My least favorite part is that Scarlett Johansson cannot do a British accent. It's fine.
Mm,
Like, she just can't. Like, some people can't. I can't sometimes. Sometimes I can, but in this movie she can't, and uh, I love her, but not great casting.
Yeah.
So
Jackson, I think every straight guy loves Scarlett Johansson.
sure.
I want to go my favorite part is Tesla's speech to Danger about obsession and scientific
Hmm.
discovery and the consequences of
Yeah.
that. Because I just like I keep saying, I love these moments where these monologues what really get into a character's head and their mindset. And I'm sure if you ever review Oppenheimer again, Robert Downey Jr.'s speech is gonna be my favorite part of that movie. Yeah, I mean that's what got him that man the Oscar. His this long deserved Oscar. I'm gonna go my least part, the same thing that you said, Scarlett Johansson, the whole Scarlett Johansson of it all. Like what was not working for me at all.
Yeah, she's great, but not in this movie. So
Yeah. I
okay.
mean, she's easy on the eyes.
Sure.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I used to think the term easy on the eyes meant that person had nice looking eyes. And that not that they were like good looking.
I mean, often that is the case.
Yeah.
So
And then let's do rating out of 10.
okay.
So what would you rate this movie out of 10?
And
10?
yes, this movie is amazing. It rules. I love it. I'm sorry if I haven't like given enough of a reason for that
Hmm.
in this episode, but I love this movie. I think it is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, it's up there. Like I might have to
Yeah.
change my top 30 list now and put this movie somewhere. But I just don't know what to replace. I gotta figure that out. Maybe I'll take Braveheart out.
Yeah, go ahead. Take Braveheart out. Like, you know what? Braveheart was my favorite movie when I was 15 years
Mhm.
old.
Right.
So that's like almost 30 years ago. I
Yeah.
had to replace it eventually. And you know what replaced it
Yeah.
officially?
Yeah, I'm
It
gonna
was
replace
the
it. No.
no. Do you know what replaced Braveheart officially for me?
I have no idea.
So it was my favorite movie from when I was 15
Mm.
to when I was 23. And the movie that replaced it was The Dark Knight.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's crazy, dude.
And I've gone through other, evolutions since then, but
Mm.
um Braveheart is fine.
Right.
This movie rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So I think I'm gonna rate this movie a 10, which means the overall score for
Yes.
Sci-Fi and Beyond score for Christopher Nolan's The Prestige is 10. Our third clean 10 across the board, which is very easy for two people to do that with. But yeah, the
I
whole
wonder, I wonder if Eric would have ruined
I have no
this.
idea.
Because
Whoa.
normally, okay, here's the thing. Normally, like either you ruin it or I ruin it. But
Right.
like Eric doesn't ruin the rating that
No, he
off.
did. He did for Endgame. Can we almost we well the overall score for Endgame was still 10, but he did it
Okay, fine.
9.5. So it was in a clean 10 across the board. So the only other clean 10s that we had was when me and Eric, not me and Eric, me and Reed did Vertigo for our his Scott series. And then when me and Bradley did Young Frankenstein. There was like
Oh, fine. Okay.
yeah, but I mean like I love Young Frankenstein. Of course that's gonna be a clean 10. And plus, Bradley loves those Universal monster movies. We both do, so
Sure.
yeah, it only
Yeah.
makes sense.
Mhm.
Um, so guys, that's the Prestige episode. Um,
It's a 10.
yes, holy shit, it's in, yeah. Let's see how many more clean tins we'll get. I'm sure we'll get there at some point. We'll get another one. Um, so you guys, look forward next week because we're gonna be reviewing the new horror movie Lee Cronin's The Mummy, which slightly
Okay.
excited to see. It definitely looks different than what I was expecting. Um, yeah, I just don't like. I think they should have went with the original title, The Resurrection,
It
or whatever.
it looks like the what? The Exorcist reboot, like the David Gordon Green.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like. Okay, fine.
yeah,
We'll see.
yeah. But I mean, it's a new release, that's coming out this weekend.
Yeah.
So guys, if you liked this episode and you want to see more spooky and weird content, make sure you slash that subscribe button and follow us on Facebook at Horror Sci-Fi and Beyond. And also, don't forget to leave this episode a killer comment and give it a King Kong size thumbs up. And as always, guys, stay weird.